Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, January 29th. Well, we had a few things coming out fundamentally. We talked about that in the advanced video, but the PCE did come out increasing 0.2% in December. That's a 2.6 annual basis. On an annual basis, we see that change. That equals to what we had in November. What's interesting is consumer spending did increase in December, but that's not unusual when you have the holiday period. Look for that to quiet down in the upcoming reports. The expectation is that the Fed is going to leave interest rates alone in their January 30th to 31st meeting. I hope they do. I think it's warranted where the market is and where our economy is currently. We also had Houthi rebels strike an oil tanker in the Red Sea. We'll see that impact when we get to crude oil. Let's talk about what's happening here. That's the wheat market, but let's start here with the Nasdaq. If you haven't looked at these videos before, the green line means that would be a buy level, red line means a sell level. If you see a dashed line, it just means that that's something that happened earlier in the week before Friday. Well, on Friday, we see here in the Nasdaq, it traded below its sell level, and it traded a little bit above it. The dollar difference between the buy and sell level, and again, these aren't buy and sell recommendations. I'm just sharing ideas with you. You can go back, by the way, at dangramza.com and for the last 10 years and look at what I said previously. So you could go back and see what was happening here on this day when the market traded above that buy level. And you would see this red line would be moving up as the market developed. Well, the dollar difference here from that buy to that sell is $9,860 a contract. I don't look for a big day down on Monday in that market over here. In the Dow, what we see in that market, the difference between the buy and sell level, you can see on Thursday it traded just a little bit below it. That's $1,755 a contract. Look for an inside day on Monday. The Russell, they're selling the rallies so far, no follow through to the downside. The buy level to that sell level in that market, $1,500 a contract. I don't look for a big day down though. And if you look at what's happening in the euro, it implies that the dollar wants to get stronger. And the euro, I look for a sideways move though on Monday. In the Swissy, the difference between the sell to that buy level, that is $2,537.50. I don't look for follow through to the upside in that market. Japanese yen, the difference between the sell and buy level there, $1,800 a contract. Still think the dollar wants to get stronger, so look for weaker yen prices. Same thing holds true here in the Aussie dollar. British pound, look for a sideways move in that market, and in the Canadian dollars. The difference here between this previous sell level and that buy level is $100 a contract. Again, look for an inside day. Bitcoin's firming up a bit on Friday. They're willing to go home long. Do not look for another big day up on Monday. That wouldn't be my expectation. The difference between the sell and that buy level is $6,825 a contract. Over in the 10-year notes, the difference between the sell and buy level there, $500 a contract. Look for an inside day on Monday. In the bond market, the 30-year bonds, you're looking at the difference between that sell to this buy level. That's $500 a contract. And the difference between this lower sell level to that green line, that's $250 a contract. Again, looking for an inside day on Monday. Gold doesn't have an excuse for a rally. I look for a sideways move in that market on Monday. Silver trying to lead the way, but so far just hasn't gotten the job done. The difference between the sell level or this buy level to that sell level is $3,800 a contract. Copper, waiting for China to really implement their economic plan, hasn't happened yet. I think copper has gotten ahead of itself. Crude oil, we talked about the Red Sea incident and the market reacting to it, and that's what we're seeing here in crude oil. Be careful on the long side. We're approaching levels that we have found sellers before in that market. The difference between the buy and sell level here is $760 a contract. Nat gas, a market that's been swinging back and forth based on some of the weather conditions we're seeing. I don't look for a strong up move on Monday unless we get new fundamental information. But right now, the difference between that sell and that buy level is $6,400 a contract, and from the sell level down to that buy level is $300 a contract. But let's talk about what's happening in the bean market. South Africa, they're doubling their capacity for exports when it comes to soybeans. We're seeing a global situation that doesn't look too bad. South America is also looking pretty good. So it's approaching levels that we've seen buyers before, so be careful on the short side in that market. The difference between this buy level to that sell level is $700 a contract. Over here in Mr. Corn, that difference from the buy to sell level is $250 a contract, and in wheat. The difference here between this buy level and that sell level is $1,000 a contract. And again, I look for an inside day in this market for Monday. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Look forward to being with you again next week. In the meantime, have a great weekend and take care.